Did I say that?
What's up, y'all? Good morning. So I wanted to talk about something I've been reading on one of my favorite marriage mentoring books. And one of the topics that came up was finances. So I just want to have myth versus reality, all right? When it comes to married couples, finances. Myth number one, I can have my own secret account, my own stash. My spouse doesn't have to know. That's a myth, y'all. You already planting a seed of deception, right? If it's not deception, it's omission of information, right? Say something happens and y'all need money and you find out later that someone had a personal stash. You're going to feel betrayed. If it's the wife, if it's the husband, you're going to feel betrayed if your husband or wife had a personal stash of money that they didn't want to tell you about. It's already sowing a seed of discord, not being on the same page, not being in agreement, and definitely not being one. Two come together to be one. How can you be one and not know about an account that you had if you're one? So that's a myth, right? That's not reality. A healthy marriage is not going to have a personal stash. All right. Myth number two. Oh, he or she takes care of the money. I don't have to worry about it. That's a myth, y'all. That's not reality. The reality is one of you can be better at budgeting. One of you can be better at finances, for sure. But you have to keep the other one in the loop. You can't just do everything and the other spouse is like, I don't worry about nothing. I don't need to know. It's all taken care of. You need to know. You need to know when the mortgage is being paid. You need to know what accounts, bills draw from what accounts. You need to know all the account numbers. And as husband and wife with children, your children need to know all your accounts and quarterly or yearly balances. So if something happens to you, they know where to go get the funds from. That's myth number two, that one person can handle everything and the other person doesn't have to worry about it at all. Now, worry, no, you don't have to worry about it, but you need to have meetings. You need to go over what accounts have what balances, what's the account numbers, where they are, how the budget is flowing. Both people need to know that in case, God forbid, someone falls ill, right? You just need to know. You need to be in the loop. You don't have to handle it. The stronger financial person can handle it. You have to know what's going on. And myth number three, your money is your money and the other person's money is our money. That's TV talk. That's worldly talk. That's not a Christian marriage, all right? It's one pot. Y'all decide where all the finances go. Y'all be in agreement. Y'all be on one accord, all right? Let no man separate what God has put together. Let no ill intent separate what God has put together. Start on the right foot. Stay on the right foot. Two becomes one. For two to become one, you have to communicate. And finances get really sticky. My money, his money, your money. Just a word of advice. Those are three myths. The reality is there should be no secret accounts. You do have to be briefed on how the finances work, even if you don't take care of them. And it's one pot, all right? It's 1 hour money. No matter who it is, no matter what you make, no matter how it's situated. If those three things can be abide by, maybe you shouldn't have married this person. Maybe you wasn't thinking big picture. You should be able to trust them with having an opinion and having input on finances. All right. I hope this helped. Love y'all. I know money is a tough topic, but you got to talk about the tough topics. You can't stick your head in the sand like an ostrich and just hope everything works out. You got to have these inconvenient conversations. All right. Blessings.
Did I say that?